So people wonder why I become hostile with some of the Darlie Routier supporters. I see things because I look for discussions on the case. Anywhere the case is at, that's where I'll look at it. I want to learn this case, so I see what other people are posting sometimes. And this is the lovely Sue Sear. She's the resident. Darren did it. You know, the pants, the underwear are missing. Blah blah blah. Supporter that it's probably just a troll, but they're talking about me, of course, when I haven't spoken for years. And I want to break this down so supporters understand, and non-supporters, what they lay on me as the harasser, the one who has fun with it and stuff. So first I'll read this off. Sue Sear.
He's vile for sure. I couldn't believe all the song and dance videos he put up. You'd think he's the one who killed the boys, so he has to frame everyone.
Well, you see, the thing of it is, you don't even think before you type. You think he has to frame everyone. The thing of it is, I don't blame anyone for the crime, except for the person who committed it. Not everyone. It's Darlie. This is the Darlie supporter mentality.
Probably his son is just like him.
So, according to this retarded ass dartard, when I make fun of the lies that these people come out and tell, because it's a joke to me, when they steadfastly jump up here and tell us how innocent she is, when it's clear that she's guilty, that's a fucking joke to me, and it's very disrespectful to Devin and Damon, to me. So if I get a little harsh and I put some things out that, you know, I'm not like you, I do true crime, but in this particular case it's a little bit personal. But I try to add some a little bit of thought to it, a little bit of sometimes humor, a little bit of assertiveness, because I truly believe that Darlie Routier killed Devin and Damon, just like you guys really believe that she didn't. So what I've always challenged you supporters to do over the years is, you know, if you think I'm wrong about something in the case, then come tell me. Just save your insults. Save that for something, because I'm going to get you. If you come at me with some bullshit, I'm going to get you. I'll make you wish you didn't come at me sideways. That's the way anybody should be. Apparently his son is just like him. So, you know, since I want to stand up for what I believe in, and I'm passionate about sticking up for these boys who I think justice has not been completed yet in their case, I might kill a child. That's what happens when you're parenting, and which this whole thing, this true crime thing, that I've kept away from my kids. My family does not really engage with my YouTube. It's like a hobby with me. They'll watch it, but they're not going to engage with it. But I keep it away. You know, it's my little hobby. It's my little true crime. Some people like to sit down and read a newspaper, or read a book, or play some music, or go dancing, or go see the opera. I like true crime, and I like to be a voice where I can if I know a case. So I guess, with that being said, I must have killed a child somewhere along the line. And then, under that, poor Danelle, I went out of my way to harass her. She told all of her friends on Facebook that I was stalking her. But when you look in a public room, if you're out in the internet universe and you look in a public room at a public statement that you made, where's the stalking part? I don't get that. Stalking would be like going after somebody that is afraid of you, that wouldn't say things mean to you. No.
I mean, who does that? Torture an already tortured family, lover of violence, proud of hurting people.
Well, the only reason that this family and some of these supporters are tortured is because they come on the internet and And they tried to protect Darlie by saying things like, superficial does not mean a minor wound. Waddell was asleep in his cruiser. That's one really good. That one really eats me up. Or Darlie's blood stain was on the outside of the sock. And then when she was confronted about that, she said, what does it matter? So I think you guys are kind of harsh because you're disregarding the lives of Devin and Damon. And if you came out and told us things that we couldn't look up and find out, well, that's not quite right. No, they're exaggerating here. If you could show me that they was innocent, you got to show me. But you can't do it with lies. You're not going to bullshit me. You bullshit the rest of the public. But you can't bullshit me. This sounds dumb, but here's one thing that I agree with Danelle on. Even though I've got a ton of kids. Everybody knows me knows how many kids I got. Right? I like kids. I don't harm children. And just because she agrees. My son must be just like me. But I'm not out here going, I would do anything for my son. It's saying that he's innocent. Well, I know for a fact he's fucking guilty. You're pathetic, Danelle. You're a liar. You won't debate me. None of you will come and I challenge any supporter of Darlie Routier to have me either come to their panel, or they can come to my panel, or we can go live, because I'm not worried about views and shit like that. I really ain't. I don't care. And debate me without mentioning, anything personal. Stay case related. But you guys cannot stay case related. As soon as I get, and Danelle definitely can't argue case related at all. Because when I brought it back, all the way back to the root cause of what gave Darlie Lynn Routier some kind of psychosis, where did it start? What would make somebody get up in the middle of the night and stab their two kids? Where does that start at? There's a beginning point where you light a fuse, and I think that fuse was lit by Dennis Stahl, Danelle's father, who Darlie, with her own words, said that he defiled her as an 8-year-old child and on. And that's not the most horrible part. He reported it to her mother, and her mother did nothing to protect her and stayed with the man for 10 more years. And in that 10 years, had 2 kids that are half-sisters that Darlie was expected to help tend to. Darlie herself says she resented her mother when she would not do anything about it. And to this day, Danelle will tell you that he is not a molester. He did not do that to Darlie. I've got it in chat. So you are a fucking liar. Or, if that's the case, I wonder if you have sticky fingers too.
I'd rather kill you, but I got you in my car, you ain't going nowhere, bitch, dead. I'd rather cut that naked hand, I'd rather choke out that bitch head. I'd rather chop that never stop, because you fuck my homie, man. I'd rather cut that naked hand, I'd rather choke out that bitch head. I'd rather chop that never stop, because you fuck my homie. I could take all the face paint off the kingdom, ain't no time working for young dad. I would rather take a 10-mile dance, sneaking sneaky in Bill Daddy's forehead. Shoot my house. Don't forget, you fuck the neighbor every time I go out. That wipe is not on my pillow. Oh, but I think I'd rather kill you, 'cause we parked all over this here car camping.
I become hostile